Okay, this is the Slaughterama time series leg day workout. It's going to be a sequence of 6 exercises. They're all done in a row. You take 15 seconds in between them, then you take a 2-minute break and repeat. Each exercise is done for 45 seconds in the beginning. Just set the timer on your phone, and we add 5 seconds per workout so that it progressively increases over time. And we just do 2 to 3 total circuits per workout. We're going to get started with the first exercise. This is lunges with your rear leg elevated. Now for this exercise, you want to have your back leg all the way behind you. So you want to be very far away from a bench, a couch, or a chair. All right, with your toes down like I am here. We don't want to have laces down. That'll target more of the quads. Toes down is going to hit more of the glutes, okay? So you're going to have your palms pressed together. That helps you tighten up your core. Then you're going to bend the knees to sink all the way down, push up and repeat, just like this. You're going to complete the full time interval on one side, then change sides. Notice that I'm not completely locking out the front knee because that would give my muscles a break. So I'm maintaining just a subtle knee bend. Now to progress this movement, we could hold weight, or you can just do a pump at the bottom, where you do a little bit of a go up and down an inch at the bottom of each repetition. After that, you'll take about 10 to 15 seconds break, and then we're going on to the next exercise, which is heels elevated dumbbell squats. Now, for this one, you're gonna take dumbbells, and I'm using hexagonal dumbbells like this, and I'm gonna set them on the ground side by side, like so. Okay, so I've got them there. They're set on the ground, so you can kind of see that what I will do is I'll shim my heels up onto the handles of the dumbbell. So my heels are elevated. I'm holding a dumbbell in front of the chest like this. So it's a goblet position. My hands are cupping the upper end plate like it's the chalice of a goblet, and I'm holding it vertically, okay? So from here, heels are elevated, and you're just going to go all the way down, all the way up, like so. Now once again, I don't completely lock out my knees at the top in order to keep the muscles under tension. And if I wanted to progress this, I just add a little pump at the bottom of each repetition. Now, you may not have hexagonal dumbbells to elevate your heels. And if you don't, that's okay. There are alternatives. One thing I like to use is a Bosu ball. And I would just shim my heels up on the lip of the Bosu ball and do the movement like that. Okay? Now another thing you could use is some weight plates. So you could shim your heels up on some weight plates, or you could even shim your heels up on a yoga block if you needed to. So I've got a yoga block here, and what I would do is just stand it like this, shim my heels up, and go. So there's lots of different options there for you. All right, now the next exercise is gonna be a narrow calf stretch deadlift. So what I would be doing here is I'd be setting up the dumbbells, okay, so I can elevate the front of my feet on them, all right? So I'm just going to move this back so you can see clearly what I'm doing. So the front of my feet is going to be on them, and I'm holding the dumbbell straight down at arm's length like this, just cupping the top end plate. Feet are side by side, keep a straight spine, push your hips back and bend forward, stand up tall and repeat. Okay? Now I'm bringing the dumbbell down until I tap the bottom end plate to the weights that I'm elevating the front of my feet on. Okay? And I'm keeping a straight spine the whole time. Generally, this is a very safe way to do a deadlift relative to the other forms. So it tends to be pretty good for most people. You're going to feel it in your back, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings, and generally this is quite safe for those who have concerns about that. All right, now the next exercise is going to be the side lunge and tap. For this, you're going to be holding the dumbbell straight down at arm's length like this, okay? Now from that position, you're gonna keep a tall spine, you're gonna take a lunge step to the side, bend down, tap the dumbbell, then you're gonna go to the other side, same thing. So you're alternating sides. Now there is a little bit of a forward bend. I'll just show you the side view. When I do this, there's a little bit of a forward bend as I go, but for the most part, I'm keeping a very straight spine and alternating sides, just like that, okay? So that is the side lunge and tap. Now the next one is standing side leg raises. For this one here, what you will do is you'll be holding a dumbbell down on the side of the inside leg. So let's say I'm going to be near a wall, something to hold on to. I may hold the dumbbell down just like this. I would have my hands on my belly button, my free hand on my belly button, and I raise the leg up and out to the side. Okay, that's the exercise. You're going to be working the outside of the hips here. Now if I want to progress it, I would take a dumbbell and I would elevate the front of my foot. This makes it surprisingly a lot more challenging, okay? And then if you want to, if you hold a dumbbell up in front of the shoulder like this, it makes it harder still because now I'm using my lateral core to prevent from collapsing to the side. So those are some different variations to make the exercise more challenging. And we would be doing the entire time interval for each side. So we'd start 45 seconds just the right, 45 seconds just the left. Now the final exercise is single leg heel raises. Now for this one here, you hold onto a wall or something like that, standing on one leg, you lift your heel all the way up and down, just like so. Now a progression would be to add a pump at the top. So it would look like this. So once I get to the top, I go down a centimeter all the way up and repeat. And then a further progression, all right, is to hold the dumbbell down in one arm. So I'd grab my 15 to 30 pound dumbbell, I'd just be holding that straight down, and I'd be doing my calf raise like so. And I'd be going for the entire time interval on each side. Some people, that's too much, even just body weight. So if that's you, that's fine. Just go two-legged calf raises for now. Progress to splitting one-legged calf raises for a time interval and just switch legs halfway. Then progress to doing the full time interval on each side. So that concludes the Slaughterama Leg Day. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing workout for blitzing the legs, developing functional strength and fitness in a very safe and convenient way. Rooting for you in the game of life.